You might not even know this. Even I took a while to know this as well, but you might be missing out on what, 4,000, 5,000, even 10,000 guild coins a week. Yes, a week, which means if you're not doing what we're about to show you guys here, you're missing out on essentially additional celestial and hypogean heroes. And again, this could be upwards of 10,000 guild coins you are missing by not doing a couple simple things every single week. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's talk about it. So as you know, being in a very good guild is important because of a couple different things. Rewards you get from battle drills, rewards you get from your guild chest based on the contribution you're providing. But there's actually one other place that is very important on a weekly basis. Up in the very top right corner, you'll see your rank as far as your guild goes. It's a lot easier on the early days on your server because you're not quite in a district yet. If you don't know what a district is, that is a random grouping of servers into a group of districts in a way to kind of make the competition a little bit more fierce. Now, on my free to play account, I'm still in the #1 on our server because server guilds are a lot easier to deal with. Once you get to districts, it becomes much harder. But you'll notice we have a rank here. We're in 5th place in Glory Expedition, Supreme Arena, all these different places. And overall, we get a rank of #5. Why is that important? Well, being in the top 5 is one of the most important things you need to push for every single week. Because look at this chest right here. You might not realize it, but it does say you are getting tier rewards, and it happens I think it's once a month. I believe the calculations are done daily and weekly for points. But as far as the rewards go, I think it's on a 30-day cycle. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's things you need to do daily and weekly in order to get that. And you'll see here 5,000 diamonds and 16,000 guild medals is absolutely huge. Why are guild medals really important? Because that's the best way to get celestial and hypogean heroes for an average player. And you'll notice here, based on your overall rank, the rewards are different. It goes from 16,000 down to 12,000, down to 10, 7.5, and at the bottom down here it goes even lower, all the way down to 3,000. That's a lot of guilds to me. I haven't seen anybody below 300, so you're still getting about half of what the top guilds are. But again, this is another reason why you really need to push. Now, what do you need to do? Well, that's what we're going to talk about here next. Daily calculations for points for contributions per person is done by arena calculations based on the place that you're in. Your daily dream realm tallies are important too for adding up points. Those are really big. And then there's a couple weekly things, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Arcane Labyrinth and Honor Duel. So Honor Duel is a little weird because there's a ongoing ranking system. If you've ever looked at Honor Duel, it's kind of like an all or none. You either play the game, you have a good rank, or you don't. You can see right here, I'm top 22% because I just don't play it. I just simply don't play it. So I don't even have a ranking. But if you did have a rank, that is one of the ways to get additional points for this system right here. Not the district. We got to go back into here, go down here. So that is important. Your overall rank and keeping a rank can be a lot of points. But one of the biggest point boosts is participating in the weekly Arcane Labyrinth tally. Now, I bet a lot of you guys are scratching your head like, Barry, I don't even know what the heck that is. Let's talk about that portion now, because this is a very, very big portion of points, even for just getting in the top 500 pretty easily. So essentially once a week, you do need to go into Arcane Labyrinth and participate in this, and that is going to give you a specific rank based on what you can clear. You can see right in here, I did my one for the week. I did difficulty 15, and I got through boss 15. If you can get through the normal stages, not 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, all that stuff, if you can at least get through 15, that's going to give you a decent rank by the end of the week, so keep that in mind. If you can't do it on this difficulty, all these lower ones do count as points. But again, your ranking here is going to matter. And you can see right here, I got difficulty 15, floor 15. Besides that, it's very difficult to push further. Going past 16 is very difficult because none of your season buffs are counted in this. So just keep that in mind. It is a very, very tricky situation to get through. If you cannot do a full difficult 15, drop down to 14, do the bonus stages, things like that. But the safest bet is to come up here, get difficulty 15 done, and do 15 of 15 bosses. That shouldn't be too difficult. Just remember, this is a non-season type thing, so you can't use most things. Oddly enough, you can use season artifacts, even though it says it's not included, because I mean, I'll show you guys right here. If I jump into the combat here, you are able to use season artifacts. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but doing this is going to be important, and there's going to be a couple strategies we're going to try out here on our push to see if we can get it taken care of. Now, for me, I'm going to just be running a random team here to get some of this progression going here. We're going to run you. And we're gonna run you. There we go. That's the squad. We're just gonna run this composition. Going for like some AoE teams tend to be pretty good here, especially with Aaron and stuff. The first difficulties are super easy most of the time for people, and then it does ramp up very much. But the important thing here is focusing on specific are they called imprints, runes? I forget what they're actually called. Relics. So we are gonna go for the ones that are like attack speed and haste mainly, because there's a very specific legendary rune that we really need to get, and it's the only way to really push past 15 on here, and I'm hoping we get lucky and we can find it. I think it's limited to these two. It might also be on attack and everything. We want to try to get as many relics leveled up as possible, and we want to hyper focus specific relics to get them up to level 8. When you get them to level 8, I think you're guaranteed a legendary one here, and hopefully this gives you guys a little tips to like how you can kind of figure out how to get the better weekly score when it comes to Arcane Labyrinth 2 at the same time. If not, we're going to come back later and do a more in-depth thing. As far as points go, we kind of already talked about it. If you guys aren't looking for any other information, just know, ooh, 150 more. I think I'll take that. I'll take the lump sum. But just keep in mind, you need to do those things at the beginning of the video if you really want to help your guild and yourself get the most out of the weekly and monthly rewards when it comes to your guild. Again, I'm pretty sure it's the 30-day cycle on those tier rewards, so just keep that in mind. It is something to do. If you guys don't care about Arcane Labyrinth, or even knowing that those rewards are there, you don't care, you can say bye. I'll see you guys in the next one. But in the meantime, we're gonna try to push and get very high ranking, because I mean, it's very important to keep our guild in the top 5. And if we drop out of the top 5, that's really gonna suck. It's literally gonna take a ton of guild coins. I think it's like 4,000 guild coins right out of our pocket just for not paying attention enough and not participating enough. So I don't want to reduce it. Wait, reduces for allied healers, I think first 5 times amount of reduced into attack. No, I don't want that. Most of the time, there is one very specific rune we do care about though, and I think it's called like Do or Die or something. It basically makes you immune to damage for the first 25 seconds of battle, and once you get to 16, I'll show you, it is a ridiculous amount of damage coming in, and if you don't have that, you have very little chance to actually get through this. So you essentially need to pray you get the best runes possible in the beginning. It might even be better off if I just reset this now and went for the better offensive ones, but we're gonna run it. We're going to see what happens here. It might be good. It might be bad. I really don't know. So again here, we don't want them sacrificing HP and stuff. Restores energy, restores allies with shields. I don't know if we're actually going to have many shields here like right away. Eventually we do get shields from our Coco. Don't deploy any marksman. Do I actually have any marksman? I don't think I do. I think we're good to go. We got warriors, we got mages, we got rogues, we got tanks, we got support. We literally have everything but a marksman on our squad right now, so that works perfectly for us. Let's keep pushing and see how far we can take this. All right, we got epic crest ×1. Man, we're like, everything's super low. Okay, victory roars. Fully restores HP and energy to the weakest ally every time an enemy hero is defeated. I mean, that's not bad. Converts shield into that. Now let's just go with victory rewards. Getting the good ones like that are really good. Let's go with more energy potentially too. Maybe that's considered like an offensive one. I don't know. Switch our heroes back around, put them in the right spot. Hopefully this is a quick one still. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I hate it when Coco doesn't start with energy because it just feels like it takes her forever. Because even on this one, I don't think she got the energy boost because technically she wasn't like the furthest hero back, I think, in our formation. I don't remember. Coco starting with full energy, that's what I like. Man. Do we want to replace Cress? I mean, I guess we could. We could try to hit something good, maybe. Wonder if actually, you know what? Can we re-roll this? Allied heroes have a chance to be immune to control effects and to stun the attacker for 1 second. That's not horrible. 15 seconds, all enemies receive true damage. When the HP of any hero falls, the ratio, however. I don't know. I actually don't like any of these. I guess I'm just gonna keep it. Right? Wait, can I do it again? Oh wait, I can. Or are they just the same? Did I just waste it? I did. Whatever. Just keep going. I should have taken the other one. I know I should have. This is not a good run as far as relics go, but I just want to show you guys why difficulty 15 when we get to stage 16 is a ridiculous thing. I don't know if you guys have even tried it. I personally haven't been doing this for like a month or two, and I wondered why some people mentioned it. This is the crash course in saying at least do this right here, get to the boss at 15, and then move on with your life for the week. You can try to push further if you really want to. Yeah, we'll just go for anything that's going to potentially give us more survivability. I guess we just keep pumping the energy one and hope we get a legendary relic for it too. Our formation is a little messed up here. Let's jump back into it, do another push here. Okay. Still doing good. Energy levels on everybody are staying very high. Again, we need as much survivability as possible, but I think without that one rune, we might be out of luck here. Please, no. Okay, when battle stops, all enemies received and are stunned for 3 seconds. Again, that might not be back. Yeah, we're just gonna keep trying to do like more type stun things. Oh, I think we just keep going in on this one and try to get it 8 of 8 and try to get a legendary rune that is going to be beneficial to us, but I think this is kind of a dead run already. Feels like it's a dead run already, personally, but... God, there's so many ultimates going on when we have this extra energy coming back constantly. Alright, so that puts us up to 7 of 8. Guess we go for another Swift Blade. Man, we gotta hope the store has some good runes for us. We gotta hope. This should be an easy clear right here again. Coco getting the defense running. Some of these enemies are starting to get kind of difficult here. And the main reason why it gets very difficult in this is because the level deficit becomes gigantic. The enemies get such a higher level than you soon. It's just such a struggle to keep up. Okay, so on to 14, this is going to be the store. We get anything cool here? Probably not. I think we're going to do this. Critical strikes. Let's go to the fit store because we have a ton of resources here. Random relic. Please, 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 please. No, it didn't give us what we needed, but we can upgrade the Swift Blade here at least. Reduces allied heroes damage received. Yeah, I think that kind of sounds good. We're just gonna basically buy all this. Oh, why didn't I not do that one first? Not like it matters, but it could have. It could have mattered, actually. The one that doubles them first and then you start buying stuff up is much better. Okay, so now we need to go to a PvE oriented team here. We go to Smokey, Coco, and just do this type of squad, and this should be able to take the boss out no problem. Magic damage dealers seem to do better here at 15 of 15 compared to Marilee and Corrin. I did a test earlier today. Odie also did much better damage. just from my experience here. And it's not like it's a big deal. Both of them kill it in time. It's just this team killed it faster. One thing I'm going to try to do is make sure Coco has energy towards the end of this fight. I want to make sure Coco has energy out of everybody because we kind of just need her to not use another ultimate. I'm going to store her energy up so that we have it for the next battle. And that is a strategy I highly recommend so that she can get ultimate at the beginning of the next round's battle. You don't really need it for this one here. The damage isn't very significant. Odie's taking care of it. Save the Coco energy. That is a huge deal here. So we kill the boss. We're going to get another rune. And then we're going to continue on past stage 15. Yep. Let's see what we get. Guard. All right. That's not going to help. Can stun their target when dealing critical strike damage. Sure. More stun, more CC. That is what's going to give us a chance. And now we move on to the really difficult stages. This one, oh my gosh, that's a lot of Odie and Merrily. I'm kind of scared. I am kind of scared here. So we're going to go back to our normalish strategy here. Having Aaron, having you in the team. Okay, let's... Fingers crossed we don't immediately die here. It is possible. Granted, there's not much AoE, so that's pretty good. But you can see the HP levels of our heroes just going down really quickly. All of a sudden, Coco... I mean, Aaron was the only one that went down. We might actually get a win here. I don't know. If we can keep them locked down, it might work. Oh my gosh, they just have so much HP too. We literally just need to keep them completely locked down. And I don't think that's going to be possible. I just don't. The fun thing is Alsa is literally just ultimate spamming. Like, she literally can't be stopped. The problem is I don't think we have enough damage in this squad. Oh, I missed the pause button too. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I redo that? Can you redo it without losing your heroes? Oh, thank goodness you can. So let's try throwing Smokey into the mix. Maybe some additional healing keeps our heroes alive a little longer. Let's see how this turns out. Of course, everybody gets stunned here. That's great. I feel like maybe Arden would be better than Alsa, but Alsa provides a lot of damage to those CC'd targets. And having, it looks like having Smokey in here is working out for the better. So thankfully, just know if you do lose, hit that reset button. You can continue on. You're not going to lose your heroes. And this might be a good run for us then. That's going to get us a much higher rank. Because literally getting like through 16 is like top 20 or something like that already this week. So if we can go more battles, this could be really good. I am going to try to watch their HP levels and try to stop Coco from ultimating right towards the end here. To hopefully have energy for the next battle too. We're getting close. I think we can probably afford to stop her ultimates here. We'll pay attention if we have to manually activate it. We can, but I think we have time. I think we do. Oh, yes. We're actually getting a 16 difficulty done. This is awesome. And this is because we're going for a ton of CC runes, which is amazing. All right. We kept everybody alive. This is a new record for me because, oh, and we got that. Hold on. Whenever an ally hero casts an ultimate, increases attack speed. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Each ally hero can cast a second ultimate without consuming. No, I definitely like robust acceleration. That sounds actually really good. Just insane attack speed here. And I think we're going to go with the same style team here. Do have some really big ultimates, though. I think I might sit Floribel for Aaron this time. Let's see how this turns out. Luckily, we get the damage reduction immediately. We are going to be able to group them up and do some more CC. It's going to be lower damage, I think, than with Floribel. But the good thing is Smokey can heal us up and I think do some really good AoE damage. They almost died. Oh, they are dying. They are dying. Reset. Nope. Come back. Let's go back with the Floribel strategy. I kind of like the Floribel strategy more, honestly. It gives more summons and stuff. Also has crowd control too. Granted, we're not grouping heroes up, but grouping them up for this type of team that we have right here isn't as big of a deal. Oh my gosh, you can see the amount of damage coming in is just disgusting. We just can't keep that extra hero alive. Most of our heroes are kind of more geared and set up for bossing if we were to get to 20 of 20. Which I should probably just build an additional team, but Arden might just be the better pick because he can hit most targets. You can see we have a lot of these targets CC'd a ton, and we are just spamming ultimate, so we're keeping the whole enemy team crowd controlled, which means Alsa and Arden are probably doing a ridiculous amount of damage, which also probably means we don't necessarily need the Smokey in this, because this, what we're doing, isn't going to be enough damage, I don't think. Let's see what Smokey does. It's definitely crowd controlling them, but I don't think we got enough. I don't think we have enough of this. So I'm gonna do this here. We're gonna drop the Coco. We're gonna immediately burst to there, and we're gonna run you. Let's see how this works without the damage reduction. But if we can chain CC them, then we're in luck here. And this team is gonna have a lot of crowd control, so I don't necessarily think the enemies get to do anything, especially with Cassidy in here too. She might be able to, well, actually, we might want to manual her and see if we can kind of manipulate the battlefield a little bit. See if we can, no, it doesn't look like it. If anything, that made it worse. Oh, no. But Cassidy's probably better damage than Aaron. Oh, Lord. So we're going to redo this one more time. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw Odie in. And we're going to manual our Odie. We're going to get him to focus on one target at a time. That is going to be our goal here. And see if we can finish him off. We just got to get that little notch to go up as fast as possible. And then work on the next target. Hyper focus with the Odie. Get as much damage going as possible. Oh man, I misclicked. We missed one just by a little bit. Again, I don't think I'm going to have enough damage to actually clear this, but we'll see. If I don't have enough with this, I don't know what else to do. Oh no, we lost. Oh, we just lost it. So you guys get the drift. I'm not going to keep going on for now. I'm just going to call it. I think that's a good run for me right now. And as you guys can see, if we do come back in here, can we actually see our rank from in here? Or do we have to finish first? I'm cool just quitting. Nope, here we go, ranking. So that put me at rank 76 now. So not too bad. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you guys are participating in these guild activities. Even though they might not sound like guild activities, they are going to get you guys a lot of rewards. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.